What is up, guys? Madden here, back again. Today we are here, week 16 of the Madden 18 Lions franchise series. We are so close to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta beat the Bengals, and I think if we beat the Bengals, if not already, we might clinch the playoffs. I'm not sure if we've already clinched yet, but we might not even clinch, alright? I'm just keeping it a little suspenseful here, as the Bengals are coming out to the field. Hopefully, they can defeat the Lions. That's what they hope. But I mean, the Lions have been dominating over the past few weeks, so it's going to be a tough task to defeat the Lions here today, even though they are in their home stadium in Cincinnati. As it looks like defensive players for the Bengals trying to review on some pass rush techniques, as Matt Prater is ready to kick it off, as we are going to get this game started right away. 2nd and 6. Andy Dalton looking for his receiver, finds Tyler Eifert, the injury-prone tight end. And look, someone's injured, but it's not Tyler Eifert. I thought it was honestly Tyler Eifert. But look at this, gun monster. They're trying this, but we already know it's a run, and we just rush into the hole and tackle him for a tackle for loss. 3rd and 5 now. Dalton finding his running back, Giovanni Bernard. I think in this version, Joe Mixon is the backup, so that's why you don't see Joe Mixon a lot so far. Andy Dalton on 2nd and 9, scrambling. The defense not hitting really hard, but Dalton does rush for the first down. I was at a loss for words there. Kind of a brain fart as Dalton running away, and he doesn't get anywhere as he gets sacked by Taco Charlton, the rookie who used to be on the Dallas Cowboys. We traded for him, so he is now ours. 3rd and 12. Andy Dalton. He is scrambling once again, throwing on the run. Very inaccurate throw intended for Tyler Eifert. So the Bengals will take their field goal. And here we go, a dump off to Tariq Cohen. Cohen is running 19 yards on the first play. Good job. As it's 1st and 10, Stafford has time, but no, he gets sacked. The defensive line just got into there and sacked Matthew Stafford. Offensive line didn't do a good job. And once again, a sack for the Bengals. And that is what they need to engage in today if they want to get an advantage over the Detroit Lions. As it's 3rd and 9. Dalton, he's running around everywhere. At least, like, throw the ball or something. As he does, he throws it to one of the fastest wide receivers in the game, John Ross. Oh, man, we might see a bit of him today with his blazing speed. So kind of a guy that we want on our team as the Bengals pick up the first down here. I don't know who hit there. I think that's Brandon LaFell, number 11. As 3rd and 4. Is Dalton going to the run? No. Giovanni Bernard, we need to watch him. And oh, intercepted by Zadarius Smith. Oh my gosh. What an athletic play from Zadarius Smith. And he runs right into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Man, that was not hard for Zadarius Smith. He's pretty much emerging out of his backup spot that he was in here on the Lions. And Andy Dalton, he did not fool anyone with that run, as the big boys up on the D-line gets the tackle for loss. 2nd and 12. Now, AJ Green, that looked a little nasty, as Green might have broken his leg there, but he is indeed all right. And another freaking screen pass. I mean, the Bengals are such cheesy heads. Like, they need to stick to some creative plays rather than screens on 3rd down. Trying to be a cheesy person. And it's a hold-on play. Accidentally get a sack. Good job by Nevin Lawson on the sack. It's 3rd and 20. Dalton, he throws it, and he hits Tyler Croft. Croft could not get to the first down marker. 1st and 10 now. Stafford. The pressure is just bad today. And Kenny Golladay jumping away from the tackle. And now Golladay, he could be going all the way. I think he is. There he is. Touchdown. for the Detroit Lions. Kenny Galladay, 78 yards. He ran a long way to get there. That rack is just very impressive from Kenny Galladay. He's not the fastest man in the world. As Tyler Eifert getting away for maybe 15 yards on the reception. The defense just was not covering Eifert as he has 750 receiving yards. You know, when Eifert's healthy, he could be one of the better tight ends in this league. As 3rd and 5, they're running with Giovanni Bernard. Of course, our defense wasn't ready. It's usually a passing down on 3rd and 5, but Giovanni Bernard sneaks in for the first down. You saw 2.3 yards per carry. That's how good our run defense is today, but we're not getting the key downs as Dalton has to throw that ball away after some immense pressure from our defense. It's 3rd and 2 now. Might be sending a little bit of a blitz here. No, dropping back in coverage was Darius Smith. Dalton gets sacked on the play, but no, actually he ran 2 yards and he got the first down. A little bit of a poor job on the defensive part. As Tyler Eifert once again getting open. And is that an injury for Eifert? No, Eifert is just surviving here today. Second and 10. LaFell almost got popped. You know, he got lucky with that animation there. As you saw, there was an injury on that play. I think it was one of our safeties. But, so we have a backup in. As 3rd and 4, Taco Charlton, his 2nd sack on the season. Good job from Taco Charlton. Now it's 4th and 13. And the Bengals decide to kick the field goal, and it is good. No reason to show that there. As Matthew Stafford on 1st and 10. He's running! And Stafford needed to slide down there, really to avoid injury. As we call hurry-up offense, we need a score here. As there's a big, nice lob pass to Eric Ebron. And the Ebron to Stafford connection is just still strong here. As it's now 23 seconds left in the half. It'd be nice to put up some points. As Golden Tate gets the reception and the first down, and we're calling a timeout. You know, not really much offensive highlights here in this first half. But, I mean, the offensive highlights we do have are good. Like this throw to Eric Ebron. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Just great conservative catch by Eric Ebron. As it's half now, 21-6. The Lions are in control once again for like the 50th week in a row. I mean, it's really not hard for the Lions at this point. They found a rhythm, and they could be contending for a Super Bowl. As Matthew Stafford running, he has to throw the ball away. Could not find an open man. 3rd and 10. We need to put up something here. We need to call a great play to get some of our playmakers. As we're throwing it to Golden Tate, and Tate just very good for us this year, reaching 5,000 receiving yards. Even though he hasn't really had a prominent role in this offense this year, Tate is still getting yards necessary to reach career milestones. As here we are, 2nd and 5. Matthew Stafford throws it to Eric Ebron, and Ebron just so fast can get off of those linebackers and really just get the ball for the first down. That's why you really need to put some speedy corners or some faster linebackers on Eric Ebron, because he is so hard to cover in this league. As 3rd and 8, Matthew Stafford running, trying to create opportunities. He tries to dive, but he gets stuffed by the Cincinnati Bengals defense. 4th and inches. We'd like to go for it on 4th and inches. As we bounce it off to Timothy Wright. Touchdown, Detroit. Timothy Wright, a name you don't hear every day in this team. Playing fullback, got into the end zone. He is traditionally a tight end, but the scheme that we like to run, we like some fast tight ends in at fullback, as AJ Green getting the reception and the first down after a screen pass from Dalton. It's 1st and 10. Bernard gets stopped behind the line. We are getting some tackles for loss here today, and it is not funny how down to business this defense is. As Dalton just throws a horrible throw on the run under pressure. Shoutouts to our defense for getting that pressure as Matthew Stafford gets sacked once again. This is Geno Atkins with the sack. Very good former Pro Bowler, I believe. As Stafford again could not find anyone. Horrible blocking from the offensive line. Dunlap gets half the sack. As play action on third down, Stafford at the last moment finding Kenny Golladay, and Golladay getting tackled before he can run for a second touchdown. Matthew Stafford on 2nd and 6 just misses Golden Tate by a large margin. One of the less talented throws by Stafford today, as Stafford on 3rd and 6 hits Ebron. Of course, very good connection. 2nd and 1, Tariq Cohen. He is swerving his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. And Detroit is just making easy work of the Bengals, as the Bengals really have not been a good team for the past few years here in the NFL. 2nd and 7. Again, Dalton to LaFell for the first down. 2nd and 4, Andy Dalton. He really needs to find a way to get him back in the game, but that short throw will not help at all. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 4 now. Dalton finding Giovanni Bernard, but was he in for the first? He was. Now that was a 50-50 kind of call. You could have gone either way with that call. As 3rd and 14, Dalton once again under pressure. Dalton may run it, but no, he gets tackled from behind by Kerry Hyder Jr. And there's a good sack there by Kerry Hyder Jr. As Tariq Cohen gets the handoff, and Cohen juking out some men for 8 yards. And it's another handoff now to Theo Riddick. Riddick getting into that hole. And if you don't notice, this is Brad Kaya, the backup for Detroit. The story here is, hold on, Golden Tate with the reception, and Tate gets tackled down. Stafford's taken a bunch of hits here today. We really don't want to have Stafford injured before the playoffs. So Kaya is in, and he throws a horrible ball. That was almost intercepted. Just we need to highlight some of the good throws and the bad throws from Brad Kaya, as Kaya does have some agility here, as Kaya gets tackled down to the 3-yard line, as we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Let's see if Kaya can connect with a receiver for a touchdown. 1st and goal. Kaya. Oh, he fumbles the ball. And the offensive line of the Detroit Lions gets the ball back. 2nd and goal. Who will Kaya find? Will he find anyone? And there's an open receiver, Marvin Jones Jr. Touchdown, Detroit. And I believe that's his first reception on the day. Stafford, for some reason, just has not been able to connect with him. I'm going to call that good defense. Anyways, as Dalton throws a horrible ball, and that is incomplete. Quinn with the pass deflection, as Kaya rolling out, he gets sacked on the play, and that is not going to be the last play of the game, as we're going to call a timeout. We like to be wild here on 3rd and 19. Give some people some opportunities here on our team. Play action pass. The protection is fine. Kaya throwing under pressure to Golden Tate. Tate gets the reception, but Tate gets stopped short of a touchdown. Overall, it was a good game for the Detroit Lions as they come out with the win, 42-6. That is very impressive score for the Lions as they are rolling, and I believe we have clinched the division at this point. If we haven't already, I think we already have clinched the division. I'm just getting a little confused here, as expect next episode for us to sit our starters. Matthew Stafford, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not a lot really from Stafford, but I mean the pressure was just ridiculous as Stafford couldn't throw in a clean pocket. Brad Kaya, he did an overall good job. His only incompletion was just a horrible ball thrown by Kaya. 46 yards for Tariq Cohen and a touchdown. 31 for Riddick. Good average yards per carry for both of these running backs. And of course, Timothy Wright with the touchdown on the fullback dive. Golden Tate and Kenny Golladay, star players in this game. 141 yards for Tate. Golladay had 121 and a touchdown. And don't forget Ebron, 76 yards and a touchdown. Still very impressive for a tight end as dominant as him. Reeves Maben with total sacks. Two sacks for Taco Charlton, excuse that. 1 interception for Zadarius Smith, which was a touchdown pick 6. Good job from Zadarius Smith getting the touchdown. Now let's see. We're looking at the rankings, and Matthew Stafford is leading for MVP. All right, I was not expecting this at all. Just let's look at the stats real quick, as I'm just gonna ramble on. Good overall win for this team. Next game, I don't know who we play. I think we play the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, if my mind really helps me right, we are gonna be playing Green Bay. So I expect for us to sit a lot of starters. And what we're doing with Ebron is we're gonna convert his position to a wide receiver before we get into the playoffs, so that he can win an award. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.